What kind of people are you anyway? I'm the type of person who, ever since I was old enough to read the Wall Street Journal and Fortune magazine, has decided my objective in life was to be one of the richest people in the world. And I studied how the richest people in the world became the richest people in the world, different ones, different ways. And the evolution of my life has led me to my position today where I'm not the richest on the richest people in the world list. That's always been my objective. And I have a lot of experience working here in Kansas City area, state of Kansas, dealing with idiots in the courthouse, two-faced, hypocritical, lying, zero credibility in anything and anywhere. I've never been to a place in the United States where people have credibility, where a person like myself can have faith in the system, legal system, government system, anything, that if you put forth an effort, you will be allowed to do what you want to do and rewarded in precedented ways that other people in this country are allowed to do things and accumulate wealth and paycheck precedence. Precedence is always one of my favorite words. But let me talk about my private hedge fund. I'm on house arrest right now because of I made a so-called threat on my resume on Craigslist to the local Kansas City stockbroker offices of the major worldwide stockbroker companies and Kansas Securities Commission about nuking them because they're a bunch of faggots who tell me I can't get a license. My degrees in genius IQ doesn't matter, and it's just pure bullshit since I was 16. But my private hedge fund, doesn't have a license, but you can compare me to anyone in the state of Kansas or America, and I'm sure I'm going to be better than almost every single one of the little faggots. But right now, I'm looking at the stock market. The other day, Intel, they make the main parts for computers, leading technology company in the world in America. They had a very good earnings report Tuesday. Yesterday, the Dow Jones, the S&P were up on relatively high volume, up 100 points on strong volume. Today, the stock market, Dow Jones, is up about 8 points. This stock market is creeping up. It's not falling down. A lot of historical analysis, technical analysis, looking at stock market price patterns, volume patterns, different technical charts are showing the stock market is due to fall and fall hard. But it hasn't done this, for maybe 3 or 4 weeks, and it's still creeping up, going up. History shows that historical technical analysis charts similar to the ones exhibited right now today show that the stock market falls when these chart patterns are in place. But history is used to predict the future, but it's not 100% pinpoint science where you can, sometimes history doesn't repeat itself. A lot of times it does. And right now, we're in a very rare point in U.S. economic history with the U.S. economy, the U.S. government's debt, and different things that really have different influences on our economy and the stock market that have not had historical precedents to go back very much and say compare to different things. So right now, my private hedge fund clients have the opportunity, a strategy I have developed to make money in this stock market if the stock market continues to rise, and to make money if the stock market falls in a very short, hard fall, which a lot of technical analysis is indicating. If you'd like to become a member of my private hedge fund, this is not for just any ordinary investor. You have to have a certain risk tolerance. You have to have a certain amount of intelligence to understand what I'm saying and doing, because this is not a simple idea, a simple investment strategy. It's somewhat complex and it's somewhat risky. But the risk-reward scenario is such that the more risk you take, the more reward you get. The more intelligent risk you take, the more chance you get of reaping the reward. And that's my objective, to make intelligent risk taking to reap the reward, such as, you know, I'm not here telling you to put your money in the bank in a money market to get whatever half a point interest per year. I'm looking for large gains, and there is risk involved, but I've proven many times before that the large gains do materialize, not 100% of the time, but if you took every recommendation I've made, the winners far outweigh the losers, and that's what we're talking about right now. So the private hedge fund is taking applications for clients. I've got nothing to hide. I never did. No, I don't have a business license, and that's why I'm on house arrest. And if you want to talk to me personally about it, I'd be more than happy to explain my situation. Time is money. Money is what I'm about. It's always been that way. I'm not a hypocrite who says I'm not about money, because I've always been about money. And I'll continue to be about money, I guess, as long as I'm alive here on this earth. This is George Crawford. What kind of people are you? What kind of person are you anyway?